Hello. Hello. Hi. Welcome to a little late Sunday replay showcase. How's everyone doing? I hope you all enjoyed the extra match. It was quite a wide ride.
Honestly, I sure as hell did. It was absolutely hilarious, dude. It's like the only player that had like nothing particularly horrifically funny happen to them was like Nyanko.
Can I don't want to be a bully, but the song title Sweet Fluty. Yeah, Fluty.
That's actually the album from which the song is coming.
Yeah, Fluty.
If you read it in a certain way.
Anyway, hopefully that was a cool match. I'll have to watch the VOD because I was asleep.
Hello?
Anyway.
Yeah. That sounds... Hello?
Bruh. No, wait, what?
CJ, bruh. No, get out.
Oh, well, it's already over. Maybe we shouldn't waste too much time today because, well, it's already late and we got 5 runs today. So, yeah, it's a little shorter TRS. Again, it's already kind of late today. So, yeah, we had to cut some runs for the day. But still, we got some pretty hefty ones. Like a lot of, like only lunatic stuff and a speed one. Well, kind of.
Oh my crap.
I mean, when the starting run is a lunatic no bomb, you know things are going to be a little crazy.
Yep. So.
Of EoSD.
Just like the commentary request.
Wait, didn't we talk about the commentary request?
They wanted the whole train behind this one.
Kaguya's impossible request. Fucking hell.
So, yeah, maybe if you submit once, don't request for 4 people. This commentary group only holds 4 people, and one of them has to be the host. Yeah,
I want to order the royal flush of hosts. Actually,
alright.
Sadly, they did not draw these cards.
So
I mean, you drew 2 of the 4. I mean 3 because you asked to be whatever. Hello, Benny. I can't hear anything. I'm deaf.
Okay, as always, if you want the MIDI, just say it. But yeah. So first one, we got EoSD by where are my notes? There we are. EoSD by Garbles.
Yeah.
How could that be? Lunatic Survival, ReimuB, no bomb. And the comment says, "Yay, I finally LNB! 4 months. That's how long it took me to achieve this LNB. I'm in awe that I'm able to achieve something like this. I'm even more proud of getting this one than qualifying for TWC. LNB has always been a goal I've been trying to achieve since the end of last year. And I can't believe my very first LNB, not including your dog, is actually EoSD. I really want to thank the folks of #Damaku, specifically Basti, Ol, Everlasting, and Fami for the encouragement throughout the whole grind." Nice.
Yeah.
EoSD is the very first EoSD. So.
More proud of this than qualifying to TWC, but TWC is cool and you play a base game, POV. Well.
It's free.
EoSD is based as well.
True.
Citation needed.
Citation needed.
Citation, I'm the citation.
I'm unbased. Yeah, unbiased sources. What's that? You have too many players here.
Culprit surrounded.
That's
also
score out of stage 1. That's the only thing I can comment because it's US stage 1.
10 mil huge.
Nice max power. Safe spot on Cherno or not? Safe spot, yes.
You save spot none one, otherwise it gets a little tricky and you don't want to deal with that when you're going to credit feed for LNBs.
A lot of people still don't do it, but
USD early game is pretty friendly.
It's definitely friendly. I did some hidden star like lunatic survival attempts for fun at one point, and I just realized how much of a wall Eternity was.
Hidden star, survival, and fun in the same sentence.
Yeah, you can tell that I didn't play Hidden Star that many times beforehand.
He's doing the grays, at least the happy new version of it. Are you serious?
Dude, what? You reset? What?
Serious?
You just have to stand still under
died
her,
of
and everything's
Salma-
fine.
Didn't
You died
reset
of
this? Okay,
salmonella?
you must have been really tired of resetting. Like
Marbles,
really
why?
tired.
Or just keeping any run that doesn't have too many misses out of stage 3.
Actually, I am...
I guess
okay.
if you...
This is completely unrouted, this section, oh my god.
Surely he won't die again?
You usually want to route this.
No, okay, good,
I
everything's
mean,
fine.
you can route this to make it
you-
more consistent.
Yeah, you usually
Why
want to
wouldn't
route
you?
this section.
You punched your laptop screen after that miss. Neu, say the line.
Don't do that!
Oh my god, Marbles, you could have just reset. You don't need to assault your computer.
Pro tip, if you want to play Touhou, don't punch your laptop screen!
The thing is, breaking your laptop is basically just a game overing at that point, so...
Yeah. How to convert one miss to many miss.
One miss, how to convert one miss in EoSD to thousands of dollars in debt.
Oh...
Okay, how is this one then?
Here's okay, you LNN mailing to keep up the pace, and we'll just say you die to like Dreamvine or something. Okay, oh okay, that was scary.
Yeah, can't really afford another miss here.
Yeah,
So,
mailing
okay,
moved up,
prediction.
so it was fairly nice and decent height.
Do you know the special technique to make this non-actually bearable? Well, it doesn't matter. You're ReimuB,
Power
and she went.
cancel.
The special
fucking
technique is
stratosphere
that you wait until mailing rolls high.
I just go to the very sides.
Maybe that's why I died to power cancel Dinon. But he was already
I
up
mean,
to
if you're gonna
power.
power cancel, that's where you power cancel.
Nice.
Oh, that's why he.
far.
Yeah, that now. Okay, now don't die here. It's very easy to just explode and die here.
Ooh, cluster.
Oh, yep. Case in point, yeah.
That's a
Good
movement.
dodging. I mean, it worked
Secretly
out.
just a macro spell.
Great. Nicely done.
Oh, it could be a second.
Okay,
Other than the
Marbles.
miss, but we
why is
can look aside it.
Marbles, do it. Okay,
Okay,
do
okay.
these blue kunais correctly, please. Please, please. You can't afford messing this up. Okay, good.
Sorry, I had to fast forward because the music kept playing already during the loading.
I can't hear it.
Wait, but you can't hear it. What do you mean?
I
actually-
left the stream muted anyway, so how can I?
Huh?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
at least
Hey, at least you don't have to worry about hearing a death sound to see if there was a death bomb or not.
Oh my god.
Because there's not going to
True.
be a bomb. Right,
Death
Marbles?
bomb in an LNB? That's new to me.
I've never
mean,
heard
people-
anyone doing that.
People
ever.
have submitted runs as no bomb, and then there's actually 1 or 2 bombs in the run. It doesn't happen
Gee,
often.
I wonder who has the habit of doing that. A certain purple owl.
And ESD, okay, we cap books, right?
No.
This is
No,
not good. This is
Yeah, okay.
not
That
good.
micro
Yep.
was very nice, but it led
getting
into
power?
wrong decision making. Rip. Only 1 death on books. That's good. Now don't die. Okay, she went down. It's looking grim. The prospects are huge. Oh yeah, that's what
Jesus
happens.
Christ, what is going on?
Ah,
There's
no
still
PC.
up
You
to
can't
die.
see.
It's okay.
I
These
think
drop
it's
power.
understandable to think that you'd be able to POC after getting a big power item and a couple other power items, right? Unfortunately, 2 deaths in a row is a bit more costly.
I get it, yeah, but come on, man. There's like an entire pinata. Oh, nice dash. Very nice dash. There's an entire pinata of power items from Kawakuma, and you're
Look, it's
deaf, and you
fine.
managed to. Okay, whatever. I'm getting too pressed over that for no reason. Whatever.
Okay, so this is not a good run so far, which literally only means that the only possibility left is that your late game is cracked. So let's hope for
It
that.
has to be cracked. You have 5 lives from now on, and assuming you don't LNN patchy, it's less than 5 lives.
Well, no reason to ecstatic.
So it's just quit holding
His
against
POFP
Sakuya.
instinct is going to have to come through.
Yeah, you gotta lock in marbles. You gotta get that LNN Patchy and then LNN Sakya and then one miss to Meister to make me angry, and then there's your clear.
Going for the aggressive movement and not streaming this.
I mean, it works. Yeah.
It works, but it's a little riskier than it needs to be.
Definitely
Yeah, I mean, if
riskier,
you want
but
all the items, this is the route, but there's a way more simple route you can just take, which is just
Okay, well, you
stream
did this
right and
correctly.
stream left.
I think this
Okay,
might
here's-
not be the right replay. That
Huh?
would be
Don't
fun.
do that. Don't do that, please. My throat can't handle any more abuse.
We don't have to. We don't have to. We don't have.
Replay said
to
marbles, and
say
on the
that.
Silent Celine page, I saw the LNB YouTube video. So, what have you done?
Oh no.
This is a good one. Good wave. This is not a great one.
That was good.
Livable, livable.
Ooh,
Terrible
okay.
That
wave.
is
With
fine.
the bullets there.
Somehow.
Oh, this is a 5-waver.
Oh, that was
that
rough.
4th wave was really.
Okay, Patchy hug, pop,
Nice.
and then move down. Yeah. Very nice.
I don't like doing the
Okay,
laser.
Patchouli effect, my beloved.
Ooh, that was quick.
Green storm or
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, max rank Queen, so we should be fine. Don't go down.
Stop doing this, man. Go up, go up.
Okay.
Just please go up. Go.
Okay, okay.
You're not supposed to be this
If-
low
as
down.
long as it
Please.
happens,
Oh my
okay.
god, that was so scuffed.
You really
A
want
fun
to
fact.
shotgun this spell.
Fun fact, my last 100 on Green Storm is 100%.
That's insane.
100%?
Yes.
Well,
My first 100 out of 100. For some reason, it's that spell.
oh, god damn. Okay.
That definitely means I'm dying to it next run, especially because I pointed it out.
Yes, it's like a foreboding jinx of your own run because you're commentator right now. Yeah, it's over. It's looking grim. Don't die on Mercury poison, please.
I'm genuinely not sure I could get 100 out of 100 on anything that's not a safe spot.
You can still fuck up safe spots as well. Okay, that's fine. Good upwards movement.
Very nice. Now, wow, here's the actual big boy on campus
Cap
here.
mega lift. Cap mega lift.
Ah.
Cap mega lift.
Nice
Don't-
corner hit
Wow.
box.
Yeah, don't touch the
That
This
bubbles.
is
It's
very
not
much
worth it.
KO range. Oh my
Why
god.
did you go for that micro,
God.
actually?
Oh, wasn't terrible.
Oh,
If-
good god! Stop this, Patchouli! Stop
Okay.
it!
No,
This
this
is
is
only one
relatively under control.
Good
Well,
recovery after the EoSD moment.
Very good recovery. Okay, it wasn't particularly EoSD moment. He went for a micro that was really, really nasty.
Why?
No,
that
we're
was
going
very
like
much
that,
a
though, for some reason.
EoSD square bubble hitbox moment.
It's less that and more the wrong micro, I feel. But yeah, it's still, if it was any
very
other
much
bubble,
a
it would have worked.
macro around the bubble, but because it's a bubble that required going to the corner in EoSD, it's death.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that it's EoSD bubbles, just you wouldn't have to have been in that situation, but whatever.
All these
We're
routes
here now,
work
and that's
here.
what matters.
But they're like relatively inefficient because it requires memorizing
middle.
where all the enemies are. You can make more generic
what
routes
is that
that
movement?
also work. Oh wow!
It was
Go
fine.
go
as
go
long
go
as
go
your
go go
position
go
worked.
go 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 go!
And we make it through, nice.
Okay.
Ooh, a lot better
Okay,
than
stay
the last
spot or no
LNB.
stay spot or will they screw up the stay spot?
Please
This is a
don't.
little too
Don't-
low,
don't
but
do
it
that.
works. Go up. Funny because
you go
like 12 years ago, I was probably watching some tutorial about how to do this one, and someone said skip the first wave, which nobody skips. Skip the first wave before doing the headset. Nowadays,
I mean,
nobody
that's fair.
Yeah, the first half is kind of weird
That's fair.
because it just starts like in the middle of the pattern.
Yeah, it starts on the second half, which is
tree.
weird. But if you know that, there's no reason to skip it.
Yeah.
Why are you doing the
I
graze
guess-
though?
Why not?
You're not
We have
going
that
down
six
and
point
That's
nine
the
grade.
optimal way of doing it, but it
That's an
should
interesting-
work. I
interesting
hope.
position.
Oh my god, stop moving.
As long as they didn't move too much in misdirection, that's what
Ah,
matters.
no, they moved.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
this
looking
is far
It's
too
looking-
much.
As
Oh
long
my
as you
God,
don't
this
move
is-
too much.
grim. You're fine.
Yeah.
Holy moly. That speed kill was necessary for your survival.
Yeah,
You messed that speed kill up.
ReimuB damage
It's over.
method.
Yeah. I can't take any more of this. I can feel the painkillers like wearing off. You better lock in, Marbles. Don't give me a heart attack.
I expect like
Okay,
2 deaths
so-
maybe.
The run pace isn't terrible
Down one
anymore,
tap.
which is good.
Ooh.
This is like
Wow, that was movement.
this is a very
it's-
generic LNB pace for 4 into Sakuya.
I feel like you'd really want at least 5.
You'd want
Yeah,
at least
ideally
5,
yes,
but
this is a very
workable.
common pace still. Sakuya. 3 into Sakuya
Yeah.
would be very good and very
You move
achievable,
right,
but it's
and then left.
uncommon.
Oh, that's a beautiful
Oh, that's
position.
just 3. And that's a really
Yeah,
good
beautiful.
position.
Just take that one. Just take that one.
Wow.
Good, good.
okay,
Shotgun,
yeah,
shotgun,
nice.
shotgun, shotgun. Keep up, keep up, keep up. You need to end this on
okay.
wave 1. Up, 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 up. Okay.
Nice first wave.
Yep. Maximize damage.
Good, good, good.
And then we cap it, right?
Good
Right,
list.
right? Yeah,
Good.
nice, nice, nice. Very good. Now you only have non-Treant killing doll to worry about, unless the world crit rolls you and then you die immediately, but that doesn't happen. She's up.
I mean, everything can happen on KD.
Killing Doll can kill
Yeah,
as
that's
many
why it's a
times as
KD.
it wants.
This is very good
yeah,
so
that's fair,
far.
that's fair.
Ooh.
As
That
much
was
as
a- micro.
that was
most
a
of the
micro.
threat is
I wouldn't have
non-1 and
wanted it done.
KD. KD time. Let's see how they handle it. It's one of my better spells.
My pro tip: you press the X
Right.
key. If you can't, you pray.
Fade left. Good. That's good. Very good, KD so
That's
far.
very
Far
good.
left. Far
That's
left.
not
Far
bad.
left.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
holy
Knife.
moly! That knife wadded
Fade
your
right.
back so badly.
Damn, that's pretty clean so far though.
Far right. Far right.
Nice dash.
Wow.
Nice. This is
And
a
you kill
cap.
it here.
Nicely done.
Very
Is that
nice.
LNN?
2-6
Huh?
now.
Very
That's one way.
good. Wow.
That's one way to make up for early misses.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just pretend that Salmonella miss never happened, and
It was Killing
yeah,
Doll.
very good.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you died to Killing Doll instead
No,
of
he
Salmonella.
actually charged.
No, don't do that, please.
one.
No, no.
Anyway, do remember that literally any pace into Remilia can be killed. So you know, that's
Yeah.
how this goes.
Never forget.
I mean, and with that
Of course,
pace, you
Sakuya
still,
first.
yeah, you're still gonna be
Yeah,
nervous as fuck.
Sakuya can kill you in at least 2 different ways here. So let's see how
Down
this
one
one
wall.
goes.
Meek explosion.
Why are you here? Why are you
Scoring,
here?
wow.
Raise. Okay.
Very nice
I'm
mid
excited to
on.
see your
Safe
scoring
spot.
run. We're going for safe spot. Does it work out? Give it a moment.
seems pretty fine.
And we're fine.
It
Nice.
seemed a little off the place, but it worked. So
Should have dropped the bomb, not real LNB SMH. Yeah, the 4 miss pace into stage 6 that was murdered by Meek and Remy. That just sounds like USD.
You
No,
bubble
why?
micro.
yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Well, going way too up here isn't
Okay,
nice.
let's pray for a good YDL.
Young meme lord. No.
That's horrible.
Wrong.
That's just bad,
Wrong.
and you might have to deal with
Wrong.
more, and that's not
That
good
gap
at all.
choice. Is that just nerves?
Wrong.
Yeah, power cancel this. The fucking single bubble that came out, huge. Go up, yeah.
Unironically,
And then
the
you
play
move
there
down.
is probably to try to get to 127 and hold that to cancel non-4.
That is fair. You
This is
cancel non
looking very good, but they need
Oh,
to
yeah.
do a little bit more damage. Just go up.
No, that's
Shotgun
fine.
in this ends
It's
now.
dead already.
Shotgun ends
Ah,
now.
okay, that was,
Right? Oh,
that
yeah,
was
very
sus at
scary
the
at
end.
the end.
That was scary. That was scary. The damage was what saved you there. Again, by the way.
Well, ReimuB and Mercy have those moments. BI, okay.
Okay, sure, go for the safe spot.
I mean, whatever, man. If it's funny, you've seen what
You're
Garbles has done
moving
this
a little
entire
too
run.
much for my days here, but
You nearly got clipped by a bubble there,
Ah, ball?
and that's a
right,
wall.
right.
Never mind, you got
Here
lucky.
comes
with the
another
wall.
one.
Again, oh
Then
my
you
god,
go-
the wall!
You run!
Right
No!
now, China.
You just took that.
You just
You
ate
didn't do
it!
anything.
Okay,
The wall of
you just
Berlin
looked at the wall
there.
said... Yeah, you should have you should have just dodged the wall
damage.
like the people who were... Okay, we're fine. Don't die
Yeah,
in bubble
low
down.
damage.
Don't die in bubble down. Don't die in bubble down. Okay, great.
Okay, battle.
So I
Good
assume it's
positioning.
going to be Meister and Gensokyo deaths, but only one for each.
Most likely.
I'm watching this Meister soon, so let's see. Okay.
Way too early.
That's
Right.
but okay. Right. You beat it.
Oh.
Hug,
I
hug.
where you need to
Eat all the
be.
bullets. Eat all the bullets. Eat all the bullets. Eat all the bullets.
Good.
Ooh.
Now continue doing your Meister. You went to the
It should end now.
correct
Yes.
path.
Okay, good
Only
position.
one miss.
Here.
Only one
Cancel.
Yes.
Nice.
Cancel culture here.
All right.
All right.
Please.
In one life for SG is almost certainly enough at this point.
This is most certainly
yes,
enough. You only need
can,
one.
It can
God.
kill multiple times, but
it-
it's not likely to.
Yeah.
You're more likely to completely
would you go for that
meteor.
gap?
Okay, that's something.
You
You're
have
more
V
likely to
moment.
completely meteor on a Meister than SG,
No.
to be honest.
SG is
hold it.
relatively stable until it walls you more or less.
Yeah. It's only like you only die at most one.
What?
Yeah, that was
Why?
a very
What?
silly. Eat the bullets. Good.
Why
There
would
we
you
go,
go
we
to
ate
the
it.
Right
left?
there. Just please
Damage.
keep damage.
Oh,
Damage.
no, one more big wave.
Damage.
We have
for the
one
great
big
East
wave.
Wind.
Okay, but she's down
Come
now.
on.
What
Okay,
a silly
good.
run. Congratulations. That's a lot of
What?
very silly misses.
It still worked out, though.
What? Okay, let's recap the misses. You died to Salmonella. You died to Books as usual. You died to Kawakuma, which sucks. And then you died to like Emerald Megalith. And then like completely did Sakia.
Young
and
Demon
died
Lord
on
VI, right?
Demon Lord, VI, Meister, and SG. Wow. Wow. That was something. Honestly,
Well, it worked out in the end.
good run. That
GG.
Sakia was nutty though. Very nice.
Yeah,
GG's.
that Zakia was required for that LMB.
Let's see the schedule. Okay, I am the painkillers are fully worn off. I'm going to explode. Thanks for having me on. I'll see you guys. Enjoy the rest
Alright.
of the show.
Bye, anyway.
Bye.
Okay, I think I found out why you had no audio. You now should have audio. I think. But we'll see. So, next up, we're going to have Lotus Land Story, one by Zatiman, also.
Me?
Yeah, hey,
Speak
hi.
of the,
I was
speak
about
of the
to,
devil.
I was about to ping you, but hey. We got Monolithic Survival, of course. And it's ReimuA, no bomb, no focus.
Yeah.
We're doing this again.
Maniac.
And the comment says, oh, great heavens, he has done it again. Alright. So, let me see. What is that?
Yeah,
thumbnail?
that nice thumbnail.
Okay, let me
Get
see.
bonk, you.
So, first, you tell me if you get audio.
Oh.
No. Wait a second.
No.
No.
Why
No
don't you
audio.
have audio? Ugh. Okay, I think I got an idea. So that's correct. I will.
Listen, don't mind my stream layout here.
Okay, I will pause and then I will stop the stream and then I will share it again. The thing is, Discord got a funny way of like changing your audio device, and for some reason that's kind of fucked up. So let's try this again.
Apparently not.
You still have... Oh my god, what is happening here? Okay, I give this one more try. Give me a second.
I have to hear. Yes. I don't.
Let's do it like this. Okay, how about now?
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, now you got. Oh wait,
Yeah,
I
now
know why.
we can
Okay,
hear
wait. Okay, I will take it from you. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh, okay, I know why. I have to do the monitoring. Yeah, now you should hear it.
Okay, Touhou 4, Lotus Land Story, ReimuA, no bomb, no focus. So,
The layout says that's not Sakuya LNN.
True.
yeah, indeed is not.
Thanks,
Okay,
Ethan.
so what do I say about this one? Sati, of course, can give their own comment if they want. So for now, what I will say, here's a little bit of trivia. I've been organizing the Retro Touhou Festival lately, and talking to the Chinese PC98 community, they seem to think that ReimuA is better than ReimuB. They're wrong, but that's what they think. So, no focus here on ReimuA Lotus Land story. I don't think this is a massive deal breaker or anything in this game.
Yeah.
You mostly don't go for micros anyway. This is of course harder, but it's not horribly harder, I would feel. So,
And
Sati,
LOS, it just
what would
makes the
you say?
miscellaneous things harder.
So Sati, why was this a thing you went for in the first place?
I got No Bomb No Focus with Marissa A a while back, and I was like, you know, it'd be funny if I got all shot.
All shot, no focus. I mean, you do you,
Yeah,
but...
this was my last one to clear.
Oh.
Yeah, I can picture that. I mean, it's this shot. I'm curious to see how horribly Marissa go. It is curious to see that you're still doing rank manips here instead of just trying to get all your lives early, so the run doesn't constantly tank. Because you skip the mid boss.
Also, what makes ReimuA worse?
Damage. She
Yeah, her
is
damage is
extremely
pretty
low
weird.
damage, very low utility because homing only really helps on stage 2. Also Marissa. The Marissa fight is absolutely brutal even by Windows standards. Definitely like top 7 hardest stage 4 bosses in this series minimum. She has to fight it.
That's pretty
Really hurts
This is
Rainbow's
amazing.
viability in this game in general.
At this point, I kind of stopped caring about the rank and I just get the big cancel.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't care about rank management here. So
just
for
wanted to-
people who don't play LLS, you do rank management by avoiding anything that scores high, so you get an easier game, but you get way less resources like this. Well, you get them slower, but
Yeah.
so will probably not be advisable for a run like this that can just absolutely train wreck at any second to not have all your resources at once. Very nicely handled here at the initial stage 3 portion.
Ray 8 makes that be fine.
Look, chat is it's bad apple.
Actually, I think
Not
maybe
sure
a
if
little
it's
bit too
the
loud.
speed up or just a good routing, but it looks like the homing is doing something.
The homing does help here a little bit, but generally the other shots handle it just well. Like
So this is a
Marissa,
classic case of homing getting you out of a problem that homing puts you in.
yeah, more or less, yes. Because it's funny, LLS is the game that introduced piercing, and this is the game where piercing is arguably its most useful because this game has so many enemies shooting at you from single file, and piercing deletes them immediately.
Oh.
What the hell?
What happened
I had
there?
an instant
What
replay.
are you doing?
Wait a second.
That's how it shot me too fast to notice.
There was a single bullet.
What? And you
Okay.
stay on the bottom after that.
You could probably
Ellie,
kill Ellie.
she is really, really, really hard. Especially if you don't properly route this for damage.
Really hard.
Oh, right.
So,
If you say so.
yeah,
I mean,
need to show
I can
Ellie.
see it.
He's pretty bad with ReimuA.
I can see why, like with your speed.
Yeah, this is off route, I think.
Ah!
Not good.
I don't know.
Here's Zipper, which we were trying to avoid, but we didn't. Oh my god!
Nice cancel.
Nice cancel. Here's
Ah,
Zipper again.
Ah!
Ooh, yo,
Yeah.
here's Zipper again.
Nice
That's
mistake.
evil.
Oh my god, this is like a 4-miss alley or something.
It's 3, I think. Yeah, there you go. Oh,
Yeah,
great
so Ellie,
heavens,
really
how will
hard.
he recover?
Need to route Ellie both for routing, like physically routing, and also route for damage, because you need to KO her at certain threshold so you avoid stupid attacks.
I know Lotus Land Story has several very dangerous sections in Stage 4 and then rings in Stage 5.
Yeah, you're gonna see them
Not a
real
lot of
quick.
lives, and they're kind of pseudo-called.
Yeah, because they will at least... Hikaruko is not impossible, especially since the rank here is non-existent because they died so much. But yeah, you can more or less guarantee,
Even no
almost guarantee
focus?
that they'll miss both of those lives. At least the second one drops a life.
And also 15 million soon.
Yeah.
Ish.
Ay, ay, ay. Why? What?
Uh-oh.
You remember doing that? Oh, jeez.
No, I kind of
This
forgot
isn't the
what
fault of
happened here.
no focus. This is just weird.
Nice movement.
Good. Bear that life that you almost lost.
I genuinely forgot what happened. I'm just as clueless.
10-point bonus.
10 points, yes. I thought you weren't rank manipping. ReimuA looks like she would help at this section. Does not look
Nope.
like she doesn't.
You kind
It's
of missed
missed. All of it misses. All the homing. Look. All of it misses.
close enough. Hello, PCB Takia A.
PCB is not really a game with fast-moving enemies, though, so you don't miss very often.
The
Oh, here you go
middle
again.
misdirect.
Really?
Dead?
Yikes.
Fine. You don't need to rank with it, dude. You died so much. $40. Closer to 2040 than we are 2000, by the way.
We're almost closer to 2050 than 2000.
Are we not?
No, we're a couple weeks away from that point.
Okay, the rest of stage 4, I think you can speed up because there is. Final sector is something that ReimuA actually helps with. The rare thing she actually helps with.
Alright. We can...
Yeah, you can stop on Marissa, which is going to be very interesting with this resource count.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the music sounds funny, like... Yeah,
I
this
feel like
section
the
is
pace of-
trivial here.
I feel like
This-
the pace out of
Oh,
stage
it's so
3
easier than
that does this
Go
clear.
you, Marissa.
If they don't absolutely horribly die here on Marissa, it does.
Yeah.
Well, how's this gonna go? How is it?
This is a lot of suspense.
Use my pause break here.
Yeah, pause for suspense. Uh-oh, it's Reimu. I love it. So,
Essel of Star.
how will this go? This shot is beyond terrible for this.
Oh, I
Right.
heard you like
Ooh,
SCW.
I heard you like
Brought it
SOEW Marissa. Here's an even harder one.
Raymond is not
Wonderful.
even fast, right?
Yeah, that same speed. Same speed between the two characters.
Yeah.
It's the spinning orbs. It
Because
looks
I
like you
think-
just really want to move so fast for them, and you just can't.
Wow.
Yeah, LOS Reimu is faster than Endless
Ooh,
Reimu. So
that's
this is
Michael.
what the
Oh! It's a funny micro. Ay, jeez!
Homing doing
Extend
something.
cancel actually coming in clutch. God, the rank is so low. Wow!
Ah!
Yes,
Nearly avoided the shotgun wall. This is spooky. Oh my god, there's no focus. This is literally just SOEW again.
Yeah.
Nice cancel.
I mean, it's still easier because you have bottom drag at least.
Wow, LNN.
That's disgusting.
I go
Very.
Marissa, LNN, no focus.
And it was low rank and pretty good attack RNG as well. Could have been like 5 times worse. My
Yes.
LNB of ReimuA also LNN's Marissa for some miracle.
My man.
At least ReimuA Sora helps in this stage. Sora, all the enemies have a lot of health, so she only helps so much. That's the problem with this game. Like, every section that maybe the other shots would help, Marissa can just barrel through because she deals like infinite damage per second.
Yeah.
You love infinite damage per second.
Yeah. She just waves her little laser at everyone and they die.
This is why I main Marissa B and EoSD. What do you think of her?
This is getting a little funny for no focus. This is one of the few
Just a-
sections where you do want to take things really slow.
It looks pretty fine. It's not that dense.
Bit in here, then do that, yeah. After this is rings. Not that there was any hope of this, but let's see how this goes.
Need to
This is
ask.
about the same
Okay.
difficulty as Marissa A spam. But no. Nice. Nice. Here's the actual part.
Oh,
Dad, don't die twice. Don't die twice.
that's fine.
Nice.
Yeah, there was no risk of dying twice. It was very good. Alright, now it's time for free to offset the paid. Each 5
This
Yuka
fight is
here is probably
Very easy.
the easiest.
Very routed.
Well, as long as you use the cheese strat, she's probably the easiest 5th stage boss in the whole series.
Yeah. She is about as hard as Orange.
Yeah.
She's only harder because you need to learn the
Orion
setup for the
has
final.
ghost wheels, though.
She's probably closer to like Iron Racing. I don't know.
I always think Sanae is the easiest stage 5.
Oring is absolutely not easier than this boss.
I mean, Sanae can be kind of weird.
Yes, I got non-1 and Moses.
Yeah.
I guess the rest is pretty fine, mostly.
Yeah, and both of those are usually fine. I think you could argue between Sanae and Raisin as far as windows.
Honestly, this phase here is probably the only remotely dangerous thing.
Yeah. That
Um,
and missing the setup on the final, but otherwise, yeah.
In that safe spot.
You're really high on the safe spot. You just hug her feet. You get too close to the middle, you die. Here's the first funny safe spot.
Yep. Thank you.
This fight is really cinematic. It's a shame it's so easy. Great. Set up
How
into
about
the
second
final.
Master Spark?
Relatively late exit. What? Nice.
Nice.
The run is relatively safe.
Yeah. What pace is this? I think it was 5 miss. At this point.
Is that ending as tight as it looks, or is it fairly lenient on the timing?
Relatively tight as ReimuA, but it's still consistent. And with everyone else, it's only slightly tight and it's very consistent. They had a very late exit out of the safe spot, which made it look tighter. This stage theme is peak, by the way, one of my favorite ones ever.
It's a great final stage theme.
Aye!
What the hell happened there?
Oh no.
Why are you so high though?
Shotgunning.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
It's fun though.
But it's fun.
Exactly.
It's dangerous.
It's efficient.
Dying is inefficient.
I
you
didn't
didn't
see
die.
a death there,
But it could have happened.
but it didn't.
But it can over time. Hey, this is so high as well.
Everything's
Fun
fine.
shotgun.
Once again, it's for the shot. Oh, wait, the witnesses.
Nice. Pick up the F. Funny that I am the one who wrote the wiki guide on Yuka 2 here, but I already forgot the setup for the second safe spot. Because the first one is easy.
Yeah.
Just sit in the
Went
corner.
for the
Second-
corner one because I didn't
Second
feel like
one
trying to
is-
line it up on focus. I did not
Second
know the
is
setup
less
for the
easy.
second part.
Ah,
Yeah, this one is less easy. But there's a guide on the wiki that I wrote and I already forgot what says in it.
Now, does Marisa A avoid a second wave there with her infinite
Yes.
damage?
If you're aggressive enough,
She always
yes.
does.
That's kind of a crazy shot type imbalance then.
Yeah, everyone does not avoid it and Marissa A avoids it 3. Yeah, they're trying to avoid the overlaps here by making sure they KO Yuka only when the screen is clear, because
Yeah.
this circle here that she summons keeps spawning bullets even after the phase transition.
ah. I can see how
Wall.
that might be a problem.
Yeah, so if you want to be really consistent, especially with an unfamiliar shot, you just wait until the screen is clear. To be super safe, when I did this on Shmup Slam, I also did this with Marissa, even though it's not necessary with her. Like, to be extra marathon safe, you know? ReimuA does this strat very well. Not that it's necessary to do it well, but she does.
That's Michael there.
I think the only time I ever died to like the yellow light bullet spam was when I did ReimuB, no bomb, no focus.
I died to it in practice a fair amount, but I don't think I ever died to it in runs.
Okay.
It's a surprising
A little bit too
Unfocused
fast.
on me.
Mean. It pretty much guarantees that you die on final.
Oh.
I mean, I'm running ReimuA, no focus. You think this will be?
You're
fine?
dying to final
I guess it was
anyway.
never possible. Yeah, well, you're going to die twice. Yes?
Oh. Oh.
Yes. This final is disgusting.
There you go.
Yeah.
Especially if
With
you don't use
ReimuA,
focus.
it's always discussed badly. But especially no
Nice.
focus and not max rank.
Good job.
Yeah, it's like the
Very
worst
nicely
way
done.
possible to do it.
The Yuka punching the screen there.
Alright. Great LNB. 50 no focus.
Merge the LNN carry, so true.
Nice.
Alright. We're going on to the next one, which is The Borg by Mechanical Lizard, Lunatic Survival. And we're going to see a YoumuW LNNNN. So let me
Possibly.
Quickly boot up the bog.
I think you gotta go for breakfast now. Thanks for the run. I'll see ya.
Alright. Thanks for
Oh
being
yeah,
here.
this is Mac Lizard's WBaWC. LNNNN.
Yep.
He really wanted me to watch.
So, the comment says, "It was a cold night. I waked up from a turbulent sleep, like if something were calling me. So I went to the fridge for something to drink. That was there. That reddish apple with oval eyes staring at me. It spoke to me. You must LNNNN the bog. It's free." Okay.
Sarah's look at the PC text.
I mean, sure, you can join, but you gotta get into the waiting room. There we are. Hello, Marbles.
Hi. I'm actually after Lizard got his like and I actually started to like regrind WBaWC again. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm kind of interested in this run. I'm curious to see how he like get his LNNN.
Yeah, well, Mech Lizard is Mech Lizard, so I expect this one will be 1. Cracked, 2. Cursed.
Also, Wily Beast, which is a game that that people say is pretty free, and I think it's oversold.
Actually, it's
I am
Yes.
terrible at Wily Beast, so I guess I must agree, but yeah.
well, since I'm like kind of practicing for WBaWC LNB, I kind of like understand why, because like YoumuW for Slash, actually, like because it's so good, it practically makes the whole entire, it kills a lot of enemies and kind of makes the whole screen empty, and like majority of the game's also streaming too. So
It makes stage section, like YoumuW makes stage sections very nice. Mayumi
Yeah.
spells become almost free. I will say that.
But
But the
that's really
nons,
not
yeah,
space. Yeah.
Kutaka has some problems. Arumi's not a pushover, and Keiki's still pretty tough.
yeah,
Like there's
and,
still a lot of danger in this game,
yeah, exactly.
even if
Yeah.
it does eventually get consistent.
Yeah, and 8-gun on 2 is also really stupid with YoumuW.
Yeah,
This game is
eventually getting
currently
consistent
Way
does
easier
not
than a
mean
lot
that
of
it's
them still.
easy.
Yeah, you have to learn a lot of stuff, especially on Keiki. Now I want to see how they do the final, because like, do they shoot down? Oh yeah, they do
shoot
shoot
down.
You just kill everything
actually-
in stream. with YoumuW.
I think they told us in the chat that the way they did the final is no timeout, they just shoot.
Ah.
Yeah, it's true, but I find it very inconsistent for me. Alright, now we got the best team in the game.
That's a weird way of saying Idolatrized World.
Yeah.
Also, Beast Metropolis.
Like, Unlocated Hell is fantastic, but you can't say best theme in the game. Like, okay, Unlocated Hell could be best theme in the game in probably like half of Touhou games. Unfortunately, this is Wily Beast.
Yeah.
So it's like
WBaWC has a
fourth.
really good soundtrack in general. I really like it.
Yeah.
I will
It's
admit
my
this is not
third.
necessarily one of my favorite games, but the soundtrack is pretty peak.
Yeah, it's probably my third favorite among the entire series so far.
Okay, nothing too unusual for WBaWC runs so far, as much as it's a Mech Lizard run. I guess even Mech Lizard can only make a run funny so much.
Yeah, I think he actually got hit this LNNN after 1 month of grinding it, if I remember correctly.
It wasn't a very long grind, yeah.
Yeah. But I remember he included some Gorilla strats, so it's not. So he didn't do some like strats like ID time down or some things like that. Okay, he didn't speed kill these glow orbs, but they're fine.
Static anyway.
Yeah. Now we
Yes,
have
they look really well.
the rings that suck when you're Marisa, but when you're YoumuW, it's actually pretty easy.
This part's pretty fine if you're Reimu as well.
Yeah, I think it's pretty
only
good for this.
Marisa suffers on this, not Eagle. Eagle does this kind of well.
And honestly, Marisa just has to, like, you can't just sit in one corner and dodge. You have to move around the screen, and then it's still okay.
They're not being very aggressive with Slash, but they're doing it well.
Oh, but the Yachi-nuns are funny with Yomo.
Yeah, and it's also fully static. And the mid-non, you just have one spot, you could just stay still. Yeah.
This is static, but my brain doesn't stand.
It's static, but the gaps are all very small, which is honestly a lot of Wily Beast.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have to be very precise.
Yeah.
And honestly, I have never been too precise a player. I always have to compensate in other areas, which is probably why I just keep thinking about this if possible. If you can't compensate in other areas, then it's like, oh my god, you have to actually thread the needle.
Oh, he almost got Wolf Hyper in there.
You know, it was at the end of the stage.
I think generally it's not too bad to avoid hypers in this game that you don't want, with one exception.
Well, yeah.
What is the movement?
Gorilla movement, I guess.
To be clear, that exception is Saki after the survival.
And
yes,
technically, GC and ID also,
yeah, those
but
are
I mean,
very
you just
hard as
bottom
well
hug
to
that.
avoid.
Yeah.
Wolf!
You just bottom hug.
Two wolves, that's scary.
I mean, if you get a third wolf, you just don't grab tokens for the entire rest of the video game.
Yeah,
Surely, right?
yeah, that's sure, that's easy.
I think Craft Tech would know something about trying to do that.
Yeah, the general problem is just with Yachi, you gotta move a lot during the fight, so
They didn't kill it fast enough, but it's good, it's fine.
12 seconds KO, like really? This shot is just so insane.
Yeah, she can actually do it faster.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine. This is an IN where every boss spawns with like 10 seconds of ability.
Especially Dragon Breath can be kind of mean with the
game
tokens,
design
so
is hard.
Yeah,
you gotta be
this
careful.
can wall, but Yomu could just kill it before it really does anything. And yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, Yatie is mostly fine as long as there's no down moves and you're used to the attacks.
I have thought about grinding WBaWC, but I have so much plate. I was doing IN extras, and then I was going to do EoSD, boss rush in main game, all shot LNB. Then I was going to get Udoald LNN after that, and then I was like, so much stuff. And all of this, and I haven't even played Touhou in a little while because I'm tired.
I don't like the way they do this stream.
Nice fiber.
This is kind of a mech lizard moment.
Yeah, okay, this section you kind of want to you want to kill all these berries.
Wow.
That was interesting.
They don't seem very dead.
Yeah, that looked fine. Oh, this section's so annoying if you let these fairies live.
Yeah, but then there's also safe spot, but Yomu could just kill them instantly.
Yeah, you just don't let them live.
So far, the hardest thing, in my opinion, like from stage 1 to 5, the hardest part is actually more like managing the tokens. And also, and like timing the slash. Yeah, Yachi-nons too if you're like not confident.
Well, I also just know that Yomu has a harder time dealing with like all of these nons in general throughout the game.
Crowd always looks so cool. It's like she's surfing, you know.
I find he almost collected the otter.
Yeah, they're not doing like anything specific to like manipulate the tokens or like making sure that they don't get a hyper, like a hyper war. So
I can relate. It's like they're just going like, oh, as long as I don't get free, then whatever.
that can happen pretty quickly, though.
Yeah, it can happen, but I guess their mentality is very
Yes,
slack.
little-
Just
little
when I play
fluky
this
there.
game.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Final section sucks. Like, but I think even with like you get used to YoMu / timing, it's a bit tough for me. I really did well.
Why would you pick up the fish?
Yeah. The big like
Well,
I
you
feel
always
like the
have
easiest
human
way
anyway.
to avoid getting unwanted hypers is to just leave the neutral tokens around.
What is it movement?
Why?
Stay here. You can't bottom hack this.
That looks like the way I do it.
Don't kill.
This
don't
spell,
kill
it
those.
looks so easy, but I just kind of don't get it. Like, you just go
Yeah,
up and
you
down,
don't
up and
kill
down,
the
sometimes you
Haniwa.
die.
You
Oh,
can also
do it on
just kill all
focus
the
dice.
Hanima with YoMu, and it's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
Why?
please don't be so
No,
hard.
even I know
No.
this isn't the way.
yeah. Okay, for spell one, you don't want to kill
What
the
is that?
Haniwa. What was that? If you kill the Haniwa in spell 1, they'll release extra bullets, which does not make the spell fully static anymore.
No, the problem is they're gonna desync, and then it's gonna get funky.
Yeah, but you're YoMu. You just keep killing them as soon as they spawn.
Wait, he doesn't do the misdirect?
Isn't that an attempt at it? Oh, no,
How did
this
that
wasn't
not
it.
die?
This wasn't misdirected.
That was... What? No,
This
No,
this
like
how
that
my UB
squeeze
fight.
should have killed.
It's weird.
100%.
that is not the way how you do non-tree, but...
In my sole LNN of this fight, I did not misdirect, but I got it first.
I mean, non-free is possible, like even without the misdirect, but it's still kind of spooky.
Yeah,
Very, yeah.
it's just more possible with misdirect. And the final's just a joke with YoMu.
Oh, but the spells went as expected, but the nons were sus as hell.
Yeah. I didn't like the way those nons were done, but well, at least they survived.
How
Yeah,
was that
well.
non-3 a cap?
It's just the way I do it as well,
understand.
so I think it's valid.
No, but like the micro up through the arrowheads, like those arrows are so clippy. Especially
Yeah,
like post TD. Like obviously like they're introduced in TD, but like it's just so bad.
Maybe
And they also they were like too low on non-2 as well.
maybe this is actually the game where YoMu got her reduced hitbox size.
Oh, but there's so many eagles on screen.
No, it's fine. Like when nothing's happening, like you shouldn't get a hyper anyways.
this stage is so easy as YoMu, oh my god.
Oh, wait till you get to the boss.
I know, the boss hard, but the stage is so easy. And I'm so
Hey,
bad at
YoMu does make what I think one of Keiki's harder attacks much easier, that being what is
Idle
it?
creature.
Idle creature? Yeah.
Yeah.
Linear?
I mean, she does a lot
idle.
of damage, but linear is still linear.
Yeah.
Idle creature
To be
is
fair
just...
though, linear is a pattern where you sit still a lot, and so you don't have to focus on charging slash and dodging at the same time. Which I'm sure that
True.
becomes second nature, but that does add some difficulty.
YoMu makes this section so easy.
Hey, this looks so hard and fiddly.
Oh, no.
Okay, here's Keiki, where she's
Alright,
like
now
70%
here's-
of the difficulty in this game, it feels like.
I feel it's more like 90% of the difficulty of the game.
I'm bad at the stages, so it's...
Yeah, so the core difficulty of WBaWC actually lies on Keiki only.
Nah, there's quite a lot in the other like rest of the game.
You're falling
Yeah.
for the Wily Beast propaganda again.
Yeah, avian hooked them in.
Sorry.
Nice sidestep.
And then this, like,
Oh,
this spell I
you're
know is
doing that.
static, but it's so hard.
Yeah, this people make an ass out of this spell, but it's like, oh
Why
my
would you
god,
get
I
triggers?
don't get it.
Wait,
Why
do
would you
not
not
spinning
spin?
onto. They're not spinning it. They're not spinning. But okay.
Huh?
As long as you alternate back and forth, not spinning, this is fine. However, this is not being done very aggressively, and so it's a little spooky.
Okay, are they gonna do circle creature on the top?
Why would you?
Because it's emptier up there. Oh no, they're not.
It's one single dodge, or like 2 single dodges that you can do, and then you have to spin this. And then you can do this in one wave, basically.
Yeah, but
If you would be a bit more
I
aggressive.
find the top side more consistent to cap.
Okay, one more slash, and everything's fine.
Okay, nice.
Okay, leave the neutral tokens. Good.
Okay, don't get bullied. Oh, they missed a bit of damage on the star non-tree.
I mean, as long as they're high, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, linear. It should be fine, I feel, because like it's lizard.
I mean, going by...
Yikes.
Okay, interesting gap.
Okay, that was not fine.
Okay, there were also 2 forced tokens there. That could have been a forced animal hyper.
Yeah.
Okay, nice, nice.
So far, the token management is not great, but I guess so far it also works out, so...
I think they're focusing a bit too much here.
Oh god, these
I
suctions.
feel like with Yomu, you want to do this mostly unfocused.
Yeah, you do, because Yomu's Unfocus actually does as much damage as ReimuB, actually.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
so
God.
this
They're not-
destroys
they're not
my
bottom
eyes.
dragging.
There are 2
They're not
eagles
bottom
behind you,
dragging.
be careful. Why are you so high? I mean, I guess it's fine, but...
It looks fine, but they're losing damage.
Okay, the damage is not the problem here. It's just getting rid of the
Well,
vitals.
they killed it before anything
Okay,
funny happened.
and only are it's static, so I hope they learn this and not scare me. Questionable,
black
but
piece.
okay. But
Okay.
okay.
Okay, pick up the 2 neutral tokens here so that you can get animal tokens like and not be screwed.
Nope,
Like,
we're not
come
doing
on.
that.
Wait, they're not greeting damage. Come on.
Up move?
That's not the type of movement I'll do before GC.
Huh.
I mean,
Then
wow.
you got there.
GC, so it's consistent, but wow, I would not expect to see an upward move through the red wave.
Well, here's final speed kill as far as we know.
Okay, the last
Okay.
one, they
I
time
can
it
see they're-
down.
I can see they're being very careful to only do damage with slashes for damage control.
Yeah, because like for YoumuW, you want to do 8 slashes for the first and second waves, and on the third, you time down and do 6, and then on the last wave, you get a fully static pattern. So if you actually time out these phases, you get the exact same bullet pattern each time. But then there's like some sort of strategy where if you like kill the third phase in the exact time, you will get some like idea becomes like pretty easy with many big gaps. But
Yeah.
I think you kill it. Yeah, you shoot it down around like 39 seconds somewhere
The
there.
natural time down for wave 1 and into wave 2 gives a pretty nice overlap. The wave 2 to 3 is a little less nice, but still learnable. But if you go for full time down, it's really nasty.
Wait,
Yeah,
did you just shoot
we're
down
just
the
shooting
third
down.
phase?
Yeah, shooting down third phase is mostly fine. Like, you don't have to worry that
Yeah.
much about the purple bullets.
You just don't want the purples to be overlapping the blue-yellow.
Aye. GG on
Perfect,
LNNNN.
Leo.
Wow, congratulations on your LNNNN, Ceres.
God of what is
Good
God
job,
of
my
Destruction?
LNN.
Please.
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
That's probably God of Destruction is probably Lunatic No Miss.
No miss and no bomb, I would
That's
say.
true.
Like one is no miss, the other one is no bomb. Maybe?
There isn't one for no bomb. One of them is, I think, Perfect Clear is just for a no miss on any difficulty,
That
and
makes
the
sense.
other one is for Lunatic specifically.
Yeah, Zoom doesn't care about no bombs. Right.
I know
Oh.
because the Lunatic no miss is the only one I don't have.
So, great LNNNN. Questionable things happened though during the run, I gotta say. I mean, it's nice if you like can just whip out the one like that without too much thought, but also there was a lot of too much luck involved in there
Yeah.
for a pretty static game. Oh well, mostly static, I guess. All right. So next up is UFO scoring.
Oh, nice. But I think I should take my leave now.
All right. Thanks for being here.
Alright,
Bye.
bye.
So for that, we got Lorenzo.
We just have a rotating cast of commentators today.
Yeah.
Hello.
Goodbye, guys.
Hi. All right. So I'm gonna bring up the spoiler blocker. And then we're going to see UFO by burata, Lunatic Scoring, and it's SanaeB. And the comment says, finally got this one after 2 months of grinding. Thanks to Lorenzo for providing me with tips along the way. Couldn't have done it without his help.
Yo.
Alright.
UFO scoring is so cool to watch.
Here we go.
Alright. So I think burata was playing a 4 red 3 greens route, which means he's going to make 2 extra lives and 4 extra bombs. I don't know if that's the case for this run, but in case it's a 4 red and 3 greens, then that's cool. I think that's a solid route for scores of many levels.
It sounds
It's
pretty
4
safe
red
at
greens.
least.
Yeah, it's pretty. I'd say 4 reds is only something you can do once you have some pretty decent survival. But I think burata has the skills for such a route. And as burata pointed out in chat, the 3 greens route makes stage 6 much easier. Because that means you can summon a green at the beginning of stage 6, which will give you 2 bombs, meaning you can be very safe on show, which otherwise would be a run killer if you die too much on her.
Wait, like you get the last screen on like stage 6 or stage 5?
Sorry, what?
Stage 6, there's the 3 static tokens.
Oh, okay, right. That would make Byakun easier then.
Well, I think the thing is, it just means you don't need to spend resources on show, or that expending resources on show isn't a problem anymore, because you're guaranteed to have a few bombs from the UFO.
2.
Yeah, that's correct.
I see.
That way you can use all your bombs on both Vajra and CC, the 2 final spell cards of show. And
I love getting to delete Vajra. I hate that thing.
I mean, Vajra is mean.
Yeah. As far as the general aspects of your UFO scoring, it's It's pretty standard. So you wanna minimize the amount of UFOs summoned and maximize the amount of items you take in. And that's because, of course, you want more items for because the blue UFOs multiply the times 8 your number of items, and you want to minimize the summons because the tokens themselves give you 1 extra PAV when they're collected during a summon.
And 1,000 is a lot.
Okay, so right now we're going to see a bomb. So burata can kill a fairy off screen which has a token. And 1000 PAV for a bomb is a pretty good trade. Alright, setting up the kills on all those vignettes, so you can summon a ReimuB. Very well done.
And then Rainbow UFOs convert power items to point items and point items to power items, so grabbing the point items kept them from being converted to power.
That's it. That's right. Ooh. Right. The early stages of a UFO score run are pretty similar throughout different runs. You just summon those few reds and rainbows. The main differences in route will be mostly stage 3 and maybe 4, especially for SanaeB, who has different options for stage 4. Actually,
No!
Wait,
oh no!
Desync?
that doesn't seem correct.
That's
That's
gotta
rough.
be a desync.
No, I think oh, maybe it is. Yeah. Oh no.
I am confused. Gotta say.
No, I think it's correct. I think it's correct.
What?
Okay, two
Yeah,
deaths
it's
on
correct.
Kogahasa?
My man literally continued to run after the double death. That's based.
It was a final one,
Oh.
but that's how I continued. Okay.
So much
mean-
for the 4 reds.
Well, they helped. Now they got default resources, or close to it, I guess.
Yeah. Now, depending on what he does in stage 3, the resources can be kind of tight for a clear. The death from Kogahasa Mistfall is relatable. I always die to that somehow. Right, doing the spell 1 grace, nice. Or maybe just a spill kill? No, okay. Understandable.
Of course, there's a way to graze this.
Uh,
I feel like it's UFO. There's a way to graze everything.
You would be correct. You hate that grace? Yeah, I can see that. But I can tell you it gets really consistent.
yeah, double bomb.
Yeah, nice bomb there. Second spell is terrible.
Nice damage.
Because of final, another pattern that is very hated by the community in general, I feel like.
It's a weird pattern. It took me a long time to understand.
Yeah.
It's
Once you
got some-
figure it out, though,
yeah.
it's really easy, honestly.
Yeah, it's got a certain way that you just gotta understand, like with the 8 movement.
Yep. Another pattern that is like that in UFO is Murasa's third spell. I feel like that spell gets really easy once you know what to do. Okay, so here's the blue. Ooh, dodging?
Ooh.
Nice. 145. We like that. Oh, so he's doing... Okay, that's interesting. Double summoning the first half of the stage. How will you collect the token though? Oh, you stay at the bottom. Usually you stay up to graze mid-non, you enter from the top, so the first wave is always consistent. But I guess burata is skipping it. That's fair.
No grace on Ichirin.
I mean, no bombs left at that point either, too, so no way to bomb for it.
I mean, to be
SanaeB,
like,
yeah, go
with
ahead.
two lives lost in stage 2, I guess you can't really do that much risky things anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. SanaeB is really good because you can get away with 2 bombs mid-non and still get something like 8k grays, which is a huge boost to your score. But if you don't have bombs and lives, then yeah, not much you can do. This summon, no bomb, can be a bit tricky. Let's see how he does it. That was 192. I think that's okay. The maximum amount you can get there is 225.
It's nice though that this run shows that you can get whatever score this run ends up getting without having to do mid-non grazes, though.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not
Like,
a required.
yeah.
It's not a required grade for certain scores, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like one of the things about UFO scoring especially is that all of the emphasis, or so much of it, is put on a few of the strategies. They're just very difficult and very flashy. And this just shows that they're not necessary to get in.
Absolutely. Mid-non especially is something that is really hard to learn, and you can leave it for like 2. Even for P&D, you don't need to learn it, honestly. You just bomb it twice and call it a day.
Yeah, the gain over, it seems like the gain over just bombing it twice is not significant enough at that level.
Yep.
And that level is already, from where I'm sitting, it's really high level.
Really nice job on Ichirin non-1, by the way. This is the dash strat, which is really consistent. It's really easy to perform. Of course, it takes some time to get used to and get it consistent, but...
Fair.
Yeah, that's fair. As I was saying, Ichirin non-1, I suggest that every UFO scorer learns that on day 1 or or really close to when they start, because that's the biggest source of grays in the run. And I think before this run, burata wasn't doing it, and since he's learned this, he's gotten a huge PAV boost. Right, so at this point in the run, he has 3 lives. So assuming he dies, he suicides on Ichirin final and bombs it. Then 2 lives into stage 4. I say that's a pretty good amount of resources. But even if he clears with 3 lives into stage 4, I think that's good. Alright, non-free speedful. That's fair. And it looks like he will do the final spell, no miss, no bomb. So that will make his stage 4 entry a 55k PAV entry. That's, I'd say, let's see, maybe 2 bill pace?
I know burata was going for 2 billion.
Ooh.
I saw some in the TRSVC. I saw a couple like 1.8-ish runs happen.
Maybe this could be the 2 bill one. For reference, for a P&D level score run, you want a stage 4 entry of something like 64k PAV. So we're almost 10k behind. So I think it's fair to say this is 2 bill pace.
Oh, we UFO'd.
I think that was... I don't know if they wanted to like get a green one like that. I mean, they could have done
Definitely
anything with that.
not, because it would have been better to eat it during the blue UFO for just 1k PIV on the spot.
Correct. Alright, I forgot to check the stage 4 bombed entry. Okay, he has 1 bomb, so I'm guessing he's going to either bomb spam or right after spam to set up the final blue.
Ah!
Oh my god. That was really scary. A death there would have been probably reset, honestly. Missing a UFO is basically reset worthy.
Remember for the point items?
Nice.
Oh, that's a wonderful kill time.
Oof. Doing the rainbow as well, that's amazing. Okay, so bomb soon to set up the final blue. Got 2 tokens. Nice.
Ah, that's Grace.
Yep. You visit 2 columns, and with the bomb you kill the fairies at the sides of the screen. Perfectly done, that was a full 96 item summon.
You have to get 4 is so satisfying.
Yep.
And honestly, most of it doesn't seem that difficult to try to pick up. Like, everything there seemed very reasonable.
Yep. I guess you need to get some confidence with the tokens going around, right? But aside from that, I think it's not too hard to get into it. In the end, all the UFO score runs are highly personalized. You can get 8 reds if you want and still get a very good score, right?
Also, I'm very happy to see the non-2 strat that was used there. That's the exact one that I found and used. I think it was an independent find here, obviously, but I just like seeing other people do things that I do.
Yeah.
Ah, that was the one gap.
Oh, that was a bad timing.
It's just like me, for real.
Alright, since he died on non-free, you want to cap this spell, ideally. Murasa is kinda low. Okay.
Oh, she's going up
got
at
it.
least.
Yep. Alright, that's perfect. This spell harder than Vortex, I fear? Nah, that's cap. Sorry.
The good thing Anu is not here.
Yeah.
But you see the chat.
God damn it.
This looks like the standard route, though.
Yeah. The reason I said you don't want to die on spell 3 this time is because you already have 2 bombs ready for stage 5, and you want to enter stage 5 mid-boss with 2 bombs. So if he were to use a bomb on spell 3, then he would have to suicide again to get back to 2 bombs. Almost 500 mil entering stage 5. I like this base. I like this base a lot.
Ah.
Right, maybe setting up to 295? Let's see. 295 with SanaeB is kind of tight. Ooh! 274, I think. That's the standard summon. Oh, 273. Thank you. Right. POC to get the items up on the screen. We lock that. This is the 80 rainbow.
I've always loved to see niche tech get used and have a purpose.
The UFO was escaping the screen, so good call from burata to kill the UFO early. Okay, so 200 blue is kind of tight to SanaeB. Doesn't miss any item. Ooh! Oh, he missed 2 Yin Yangs at the end. 190 out of 200. So 190 is huge as SanaeB. I never got that someone consistent. So here are the 2 bombs.
What a nice thing of UFO's going to just skip Nasrin.
Oh, absolutely. Alright, so this blow will be really hard to get right. I think he does the suicide route though. Let's see. Oh, he doesn't? No suicide route?
UFO was blocking the ferry.
He POC the 3 fairies, which I'm not a big fan of, but he's still on route, so it's still good. Right, so...
And this is setting up for one more blue at the end of the stage?
Correct. The biggest blue in the game. Here we go.
Time for the cash out.
This will be a 503, maybe? Let's see.
A little bit early.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh.
Went to the bubble.
Still, resources look really good at this point.
Yeah. That was 478. That's... We don't like 470. I'd say for every run, your goal has to be to get above 500 items for that summon. I say that's the goal for every run.
The imagine is going to be another bomb for this. Oh, good reaction.
Nice death bomb.
Yeah. Was the plan to try to capture that?
No, I think he's going to... Wait. I think he can suicide here if he wants to, and then bomb above Vajra and CC, or he can try to cap everything from now on. Because if he suicides any later than Vajra, then he will not have enough power for stage 6 Noe.
Yeah, SanaeB suicide on Vajra just deletes the pattern though. Like it doesn't exist at that point.
Yeah. So if he doesn't, Vajra is still fine. After Vajra is not fine anymore. What are my opinions on not LOL playing TWC Nakar? He's my hero. I'm so proud of him. Alright, Vajra. Oh, going for a cap, maybe?
One spin, then shotgun? One spin, then take the death shotgun, or no?
Going for a
That looks uncomfortable. Oh, no mind.
Or because of the greens, is the plan to try to go for 2 caps and then use the green UFO to get bombs for stage 6?
Yeah, you with the greens you get 2 bombs for stage 6 and you will be good. The thing is, now you have to cap CC, and if you don't cap CC, this is a reset. Because you won't have enough power for stage 6. Capping both Vajra and CC was an option. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
A reset, you say?
Ooh.
Will he get enough power? Wait, let me run the calcs. 352. He bombs the first.
There's enough. Like you need it for the end of the stage, right?
Yeah. The only power items left are the ones Nue spawns, and honestly, I don't know if he gets enough.
I think that's enough.
You think so? I hope so.
Oh, he's going for
Rainbow. Yeah.
What? Oh yeah.
I mean, that's one way to guarantee the power.
He dropped
With the
bomb
bomb piece.
That hurts though.
It's not ideal, but I guess it's There's not much you can do here.
Yeah. Maybe that was... Yeah, that was the correct play, but it still hurts so much. SanaeB here has to be careful with the splash damage. Like that, you see some items falling off the stage.
Also, for the people in chat, the reason being at full power matters for NUA is that if you are at full power, that is the condition for the massive stream of point items at the end.
Yeah, that's right.
So even though she does drop power, that doesn't matter because you lose.
Alright, just survive this and everything is fine. Yeah, there we go.
3 of 3, perfect. And
Very
still
close to
luck.
even without that blue at the beginning of the stage, you still got 1.9. And this is definitely 2 bill if he clears.
2 lives.
I know there were some 6s, because obviously it's UFO, you 6 all the time.
Yeah, UFO is a 6 heavy game. You know what? One fun fact I keep repeating to all my fellow UFO scorers is that even though I grinded this game for hundreds of hours, really, I still have only 1 clear as ReimuA.
Wow. Yeah, Jackarin is not a friendly final boss.
Nah. That was maybe avoidable going to the right there, but like,
I mean, now you just live long enough to not have to bomb that. You just obviously bomb non-2.
Yeah.
It's not even a question. You bomb non-2 when you have a bomb.
Insta-bomb.
unfocused shotgunning.
I mean, it's 3 power. This is disgustingly strong.
Yes.
Yep. Nice.
That's a stupid kill time.
Alright, Burata, if you cut bananas, then... Oh my god!
Oh, that's not great!
Timing.
Oh, this is a bad time, because
Yes.
now it's going to take more and the stars will be sped up in the
Yeah.
spawning. Oh.
I had that happen in a 1cc attempt, and it killed the run. Like, genuinely, that exact thing killed my run.
God, why is
Yeah,
everything
that
in
makes
UFO?
sense.
Like, not taking over
Good
bomb
cap,
damage,
though.
that's stupid.
Nice cap.
Alright, 1 life left.
Usually, if you have 1 life left here, it means it's a clear if you know how to do LFS. This is scary!
Yeah, because if you know how to do LFS, the worst case is kind of you die to DR, have to bomb it, and then bomb Superhuman, and then
Exactly.
cap LFS.
Yeah.
There's still quite a lot that can happen though.
Yeah, we could see 3 spell captures.
2.
Good read.
Alright. Please. Don't fade. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Looks good. Oh, great.
Looks good. Nice.
Oh, so close to 2B.
That means the point items after this are enough. It's
Yes.
2 billion. It's just, is it a 6 or a C?
Yep. Okay, doing well. This is a cap. 2 bill.
Let's go!
Please clear.
Yes!
And at this point, like you're not losing you're not dying twice to LFS. You're just not at this level.
Pretty aggressive damage at the beginning!
Yeah.
The SanaeB can do some pretty funny damage routes on this. Like with really funky misdirect, and it just works.
Yeah.
Okay. Reds. Time for reds.
Okay, but this looks good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Huge.
GG.
Huge. That was,
That was
a
a-
super solid Byakuren.
That was a great, like, later half of Byakuren. Everything went
And
right.
remember, this run died twice to mid-boss Kogasa.
Right. GG, like, GG to the 2 billion. Like, really, really great showcase here.
So yeah, 2 bill with 2 deaths to Kogasa mid spell, no Ichirin mid non-graze, the rainbow in stage 6.
Yeah,
My man Burata is ready for 2.5, I say.
even when so much went wrong, like you can still get that kind of score.
It just goes to show how much of score in UFO comes from those big UFO summons, and how much of the point item value comes from eating UFO tokens.
Yep.
Currently practicing for P&D, just gotta do that but better. Good luck for that. Just
Nice.
don't die in stage 2 and everything might be fine.
Honestly,
Alright.
if you do this exact run, add the 7k from mid non bombs, add some graces here and there, like I don't know, and you have P&D pace right there. I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. So, we got one final one for today. It's going to be double spoiler.
Obligatory, everybody plays scene games, they're good.
Yes, please. So, we're gonna see double spoiler by Ukabek. It will be... Well, it's like, we're gonna see scene speedruns, basically. And both with Aya and Hatate. And the
I
comment
think
says...
it's just Aya, right?
Yeah, the category is like all 108 scenes. So the last 5...
Oh, true.
Or like, yeah, the last 5 scenes are with Hatate, basically. So yeah.
That's basically just Aya.
Yeah. I mean, the final 5 scenes count towards Aya's score. So it makes sense, I guess. Even though it kind of shouldn't. By the way, it's just how Zoon designed the game, so... Alright. The comment says... I gave into my insanity and finally completed this category. 108 out of 108 scenes done faster than anyone's done them before. My proudest story achievement. The final time to complete Double Spider 800 scenes is 44 minutes, 4 seconds, 4.65 seconds.
That is the sum of the in-game times, I believe. So if you were to chain all of these together in a run, which is obviously never happening, it would have like startup time, ending time. 43:59 now. Didn't you say that sub 44 wasn't happening? Didn't you say that it would be hard to save tenths and then it would take so much effort? Didn't you say that?
So this is already outdated. Wonderful. Alright, there's a little bit more to comment. I removed replays I've already shown on TS and also scenes I thought were too boring from this version of the video. I also added subtitles to show the time saved compared to the double spoiler speed demos archive post, as well as a difficulty ranking on each scene. The difficulty of a scene isn't determined by how much time is saved, so so 0.10 second or 0.1 second time. Oh god, I can't read. Blah. So 0.10 second time save can be more difficult than a 1 second time save depending on the scene. Typically, if a scene has a small time save, it means most of my attention was on my camera rather than on dodging. The best examples of this are 1-1 and 1-6, where even a 0.01 second time save for my time might be impossible. Oh my. So, let's just take a look. Although we won't be able to show everything, but we're... I mean, it's kind of difficult to like gauge like what we want to show in this, because everything is so different, like in regards of time save. But we still have to speed up at least some of it. It's already kind of late, so I hope you're fine with this.
Speaking of that, I think I need to go. Sorry.
Alright, thanks for being here, Lorenzo.
Thank you for having me.
So, wait, subtitles are off. Wait, let's do this. I think that should be working.
Those are so instant.
Okay, wait a second. The subtitles are under the video, which is a little bit annoying. I think I can.
Bugs.
Can I? Okay, I can grab the subtitles and bring them up here. Okay. So I will have to speed up. Oh god, the time save.
Yeah, I mean, the early game almost always ends up more optimized from people's first efforts at things. Like, it's easier to complete generally.
It is.
So I'm not surprised there's... Wow, nice micro.
At least something like 8-6 is also like static, so you can just do it in optimized way.
It's still later in the game though, and I find that a lot of people, if they're doing IL stuff, just kind of go in order regardless of what the actual difficulty is. So stuff that's later on ends up getting less attention on it. Wow, that's a lot of time save.
Not getting any of the button bullets. I mean, I guess because we just want to hit here now no matter what. God, that's so fast. You don't even have to dodge the... You don't even have to dodge for the blue wave in the second wave.
I assume this is static, and that's why you can just sit still and have it go around.
Well, it's aimed.
Full
First
game
screen is-
viable somehow.
Actually, wait, I gotta see this again, like the squeeze. Okay. See, that's the problem. Like, we got a 32-minute video right here, so again.
It's basically a scoring run.
How is it viable? Like, your mom still got random movement. Oh god. 9 out of 10.
That's so crazy.
Alright. Speeding up
How
again.
long did that take?
Ooh. Shit.
I'm familiar with those strats.
Okay, you still have to wait for this.
Hijiri way later is one.
Flurry Travelers is such a bad spell. So much RNG going on.
Yeah, this is just nice RNG. Of course, it's not enough to just not have umbrellas where you are. The umbrellas also give back so much charge.
Garbles is just such a game that can throw you a lot of randomness. And that, like, a lot of depends on it.
That's a lot more time saved than I would have expected on Momiji. Like, for just staying in the center and shooting.
0.02 seconds saved. Well, that's a pretty clean Shikodama. Okay, now I'm curious. Like, this pattern is static, so you just go with these safe spots. Yeah. Oh god, laser hell.
This is another one where you get random amounts back from the charge. So it's not just enough to be quick on, like, to dodge and be quick on getting the photos. You also have to be lucky.
Yep. Insane luck.
Yep.
Game scammed me out of charge. See, tight. Oh, what the hell? That hit that safe spot.
It's not even the one on the edge of the screen. That's a lot of time save.
Oh, it feels like you can just easily get spawn killed by one of the mentors. Like when they just spawn in your face and then will just go for you. Oh, how did that still hit her? Damn. She was on the edge of that photo. Okay.
The orange ones are random, right?
Yes, they are random. They're really good at
Nice.
sniping you.
It's so sparse though that you can just farm the luck.
Yep. That's the nice thing about scene games. It's just not good when you go for full ones.
Alright, we're already on 7.
Okay, that's like
Ooh,
21
nice
minutes.
delay.
Ooh.
Like delaying a little bit for the charge. Worth it.
Nice save spot.
Is that luck?
I mean, the mentors are like, I don't know if there's some slight RNG to the lasers. Okay, I mean, this is just dodging. Still quite some time saved. But wait, what happened there? Wait a second, I need to see this. What actually happened there? Oh, they went below her. Okay. Okay, I think I will speed up to like level 8, probably. Or maybe nah, level 9 maybe.
This one's almost auto scroll.
Oh, going up. Ah, the coins. Oh god, the time save.
Yeah. I think back to normal speed for level 8, just because that's kind of the halfway point, the equivalent of a stage 3.
Yeah. Oh god, the laser.
Wait,
Not-
a second empty photo is worth it?
Interesting.
I mean,
Oh
I guess
god,
it gives you a lot of photos later.
those pendulums were about to squeeze them. Then those
Getting a
static
photo
pattern.
earlier in every cycle. So cool.
Oh wait, let's
That's a lot of time save.
slow this down. Oh wait, 8-1, another pattern where you just have to stay high. Which is not that easy, but
So much easier said than done.
yeah. You just get surprised by those arrowhead bullets. I mean, the pattern itself is static, but still.
Static based on position, and that position is pretty erratic.
Oh, I got A2 can be pretty funky when we're trying to do it fast.
Yeah, a rare use of distance photos in this.
Seven out of 10. Like, there's a lot of RNG happening with the blue bullets that you barely can see.
Oh, this is cycling like half of the fairies at a time to get charged back on every shot. That's a good strategy. Like, it's so obvious when you see it.
Makes sense. Like, there's a lot of
Yeah,
bullets
massive
in there.
time save. Like, that's sometimes what being faster is about. You just you just think of something nobody else has thought of yet. And then everybody just wonders how everybody missed it.
Oh god.
That's so cool.
Okay, then one final shot at the end there. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Like, you can just get fucked up with those blue bullet spawns. Alright, Fall of Giant Stars is pretty fine, I guess.
A slight delay on that photo to get the next sun makes a lot of sense, but it does mean that everything up to there is sort of pace locked. Which, in a way, being pace locked is really nice for grinding something like this, because it means you get a lot more runs to that point.
Oh, Catman Walk. That's also, as the name suggests, also a lot of RNG in this. This seems pretty fine.
Well, the winning run is a lucky run, of course. Like, that's not a slight in any way. Just when your pace is somewhat luck dependent, the fastest one is going to be one that gets lucky.
Oh god, the arrowheads.
What?
How?
4 out of 10 with that?
I mean, the whole pattern is misdirectable, but still.
I mean, these are single scenes, so I'm already expecting things to be unhinged, right? But it's so much more unhinged.
Oh yeah, getting the first shot on the second phase here. That's already pretty good.
Oh, those little like unfocused ashes to get the diagonal frames to get it from farther away. That's a nice
It's crazy.
optimization. So back in the original like double spoiler done quick, this was one of the scenes that got the most attention. I remember that Seiga Kaku, the person who grinded this a lot, did literally 17,000 photos to get a time on this.
Only for speedrunning, damn.
Yeah.
Like you can already see like score players having insane amount of photos. But I mean, for speedrunning, that's also the same, as you can see. 9 out of 10, yeah.
And it was to get a 176.4, so
it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, like it was the best at the time for sure, but it got improved by a bit, and then a bit more, and now another second because who knows? Great route.
The problem is just DNA is also one of those patterns that suffers a lot from minor RNG that can just wildly change the whole pattern.
Yeah, I mean, some parts of it are misdirected, but that misdirection is based on where you exactly are, and that's going to vary.
But there's also still some minor RNG in Koishi's movement, even though she's aimed, but she will go to like a slightly different position.
Yeah, so this ends up chaotic over time.
Oh boy, King Kakuchi. I mean, not much you can do here.
You can just make it look easy.
Just get the good RNG
This
and then
doesn't actually make it look easy.
0.02. It's just 3 shots. I mean, you can just try hard it. But it's still gonna be annoying.
I would not recommend. The first time, like I did that when I was not good enough. My first time through double spoiler, it took 5 hours.
Ooh.
Do not try to brute force that if you're not ready.
Oh god, the Moses. But the pattern's also static. Or like nearly static. Ah, that's not safe at all. At least I think. Ah, yeah.
No, it's definitely not safe.
It's fast. What the fuck? Hey, they got 1
Just
second of
get
time
lucky.
save. Oh boy, that's gonna be a lot of keystone micros. Those things got pretty nasty hitboxes.
Yeah. And you have to go for the micro every time it's presented, too.
Old PB.
I'm assuming this is one of the ones that was improved in the push to get it under 44.
That begs the question, how... I mean, this is already going to be pretty good, so how do you improve that? Just by... I guess just by get better movement. 2-0, that's a lot of time saved.
3 seconds!
Damn.
I mean, when you really know how the stars are going to move, I guess you can exploit them so much more.
Oh god, this is getting very close to the bullets. They are not directly aimed at you.
The little unfocused dash during the starting charge time to get out of the way. Like these little touches. I feel like this is the sort of thing you could watch for like 3, 4, 5 times and still be noticing new things every time.
Oh god, that was a bullet. That nearly got them. I saw that.
I'm sure it did get them many times.
It's only 5 out of 10. Ah, swimming shot. I think the audio is a little bit desynced here, but oh well.
It's so difficult on one like this to keep track of your charge and actually shoot as soon as it opens up.
0.01 second.
Oh, and then this up high too?
I mean, you're still getting like the bad overlaps at least. Oh, nice dash. Oh, yeah. Oh god. Oh, okay, but okay, this is actually fine now, at least. 9 out of 10.
Understandable time save.
Oh god. How unhinged is... Oh no. Actually no, they should get... No mind, they don't get the photo ready. But they're still doing this.
I think they get it for this one now, yeah.
Yeah, there's still a lot of bullets though. Oh god. Oh. Still fine though, I guess. Less optimal about.
Oh, it's going to be so interesting to see the improvement on this one. Yeah, this is one where like little decisions early would have a big impact later. And for those of you who might be thinking, oh, these are like you can micro those. No, you can't. Not at the bottom center.
This is double spoiler. Like hitbox has changed, and jelly beans are really nasty.
No immediate photo? Yeah.
Sure.
No, I remember grinding for that. I think my first clear of this scene actually did do something similar to that. Because, like, I got something like a third of my first clears when the original, like, double spoiler done quick was going on. It was a big driving factor for me finishing this game in the first place. And I just decided I wanted to go for that one. And and doing something like that was obviously faster. That was clean.
Yeah, nice and quick cloaks.
Ooh.
Safe spot is nice, but it's kind of tiny though. Like it doesn't seem like that, but the lasers are really thick.
Yeah, because they have like bursting pulse effect. Yeah, I guess it just doesn't exist anymore because the arrowheads of jelly beans are just wider.
Oh,
That's borderline a wall at the end.
oh, Katana, cool. So I'm wondering how long did it take to record this replay? Just no specific reason. Oh god, the fireballs! Oh no, more fireballs! The
5 decent replays out of 10.
Not too bad.
I remember just saving like 3 or 4 replays of the same clear and hoping one of them worked. I don't even know if that makes any difference. I just did that.
It shouldn't. Like you can watch the same replay and it will be different. Maybe.
This is not single segment. This is a bunch of single scene, like individual level speedruns. So playing the same scene over and over and over and over, squeezing out as much time as possible, and then compiling the results together in one run.
Oh wait, Odd Cloud should also be pretty straightforward. Oh no, it doesn't look that complicated.
Pretty straightforward, huh?
Yeah, the thing is, the stars move in a certain way. Well, I guess
Okay,
it
so
might.
it's less scary than it looks.
You can kind of predict how the stars are moving from the familiars. You just gotta hit the right familiars.
That's so high up for that second photo.
But you're getting more bullets at least that way.
Well, yeah, but it's hard.
True, yeah.
Especially with Aya's charge speed. Half a pixel per frame.
Of course, it wouldn't be an ogre back
Quebec double spoiler submission without this scene.
without Ore's son. Ten out of 10. Replay. Okay, RNG made it even. Damn.
I love the sidestep on this. This was something that we knew about in the original project.
Oh god,
I had a lot of fun
Michaels.
trying to grind for this one. You just do one more sidestep and then you win. Hopefully.
There's a lot of.
Why was this so optimized?
I mean, there's not much you can do there, other than like getting lucky with the leftover bullets.
There's so many bullets that you get back max charge every time. So it's basically just get the photos as fast as possible.
Alright.
Nice micro.
Sure. Why not? Not even like quantum tunneling through the walls, just straight up dodging them. That does not look comfortable.
The corner misdirect to make the spark last less time.
Okay, now I'm curious, like how do you make this faster actually?
Marisa is in the spark.
I guess you still just go for shots no matter what, like...
Yeah, you just try to adjust it so that you're canceling bullets.
Oh, the audio is heavily delayed by this point.
Of course.
How do you... Ah!
You just go tap. I just, like, I'm sure that's tied with many people. I just happened to be the first one to put a time down on that.
I mean... yeah.
It's a meme. Like, it's basically tied with everybody.
Are we going
You
to see...
too could go boot up the game right now and do that.
Why? How?
You couldn't do that though.
6 out of 10, sure. That dash was not that bad, apparently. I wonder if we're gonna see spoiler 5 too.
Oh, almost certainly. It's exactly the same.
I'm waiting for the bullets.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pace lock then. Which makes
Damn.
that one, that would be very, very hard to improve. If you even can.
20 out of 10.
Boss movement on this is like standards and boss movement, right?
Yep. Can be
Yeah,
pretty
so
horrible.
moving towards
God,
you
no,
every
10.
time is luck.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, that's so cool. I never would have thought that would be possible.
10 out of 10, huh?
And I think this is the last one because we've seen spoiler 9 before.
Seems pretty fair. Oh, still 5 out of 10. Ah! So,
120 FPS!
oh my god, why? We're back! Okay, sure.
The Ugabek special.
Oh. Holy hell. Congrats to the achievement, like getting all these better times in all of Double Spoiler. It's kinda amazing how much Double Spoiler like changed just by Ugabek doing stuff in the recent time.
All it takes is one dedicated person looking at and pushing at something, and it can go very far. Super cool to see.
Yeah. Alright. So that was the last one for today. So thank you all. Thanks to you all for watching. Thanks to... Oh god, there were so many commentators today. Fami, Anue, Zati, Lorenzo for commentating earlier, and thanks to you IHNN for being here too, and thanks to Marbles for also commentating. Also right, yeah, what Ugabek is saying, play the game now, like right now, boot up anything.
Like, go boot up Violet Detector, and if you don't like that idea, then boot up Double Spoiler, Shoot the Bullet, or Impossible Spell Card.
Right, yeah. 3 pretty good games, and I'm okay. Well, Violet Detector, I mean, if that's your thing, more power to you. I won't shame you. It is serviceable. But yeah. These scene games still need a lot more love. Alright. So, if you haven't heard it earlier, next week we are going to continue with the Borg scoring. I think. I don't even know the schedule myself. Okay, yeah, the Borg scoring, Lunatic scoring on Saturday, and then we don't. Okay, here's the thing. I might be wrong, but we certainly won't, or like might not have a tier S on Saturday, because that's when Gastar is gonna host Speedomizer. So it's still unclear, but you better check out if there's going to be Saturday tier S or not. Like, as you might imagine, right now it's like a little bit uncertain with TWC going on and like other things. But yeah, just so that you are aware. Otherwise, Sunday tier S should certainly happen. So, let me see if there's someone to raid. I mean, I think we can raid Zero Dude. I guess it's kind of a good thing that this stream today is a little bit later than usual. So yeah, we can just send you to him, the old man. Why not? All right. So the usual. If you want to submit yourself, you can do so by following this link. You can also check the submission queue by following that link. And you can also join our Discord. We are a nice community. Trust me.
Always happy to help.
Yeah. So, yeah. I think that's everything. So I hope you had fun today. I hope you're gonna have a nice rest of Sunday. And we'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye.
Bye.